Lack of privilege feels unfair, and it is, but here's the part that nobody tells you. If you let it shape you instead of break you, it becomes an unfair advantage later in life. Not because suffering is noble, but necessity forces growth. And that fragility is especially going to show up when life gives you pressure. Now, when your needs are handled, there's no urgency to grow. There's no reason to build discipline, no reason to develop resilience, no reason to confront weakness, no reason to become resourceful because everything is handled for you. You don't have to strengthen your shoulders to carry the weight of the world on it and keep moving on because there is no weight. Everything is done and carried for you. That works until it doesn't. And when life, as it does, applies real pressure, there's going to be nothing underneath to carry it, no foundation. That's the very reason why comfort is always going to collapse under stress. Now, if you grew up without money, with adversity, without certainty, without backing, without backup, you were forced to adapt early. That taught you how to endure, how to solve problems, how to carry yourself when no one was coming to help. That wasn't fair at all, but it was formative. And that formation has compounded over time. But there is a caveat there, and it's the part that most people miss. Your pain isn't the advantage. Only your relationship to pain is. If you let the pain make you bitter, it will ruin you. If you let the pain make you feel and act like the victim, it will destroy you. But if you let it sharpen you, only then the pain will build you. Lack of privilege can force you to develop qualities that comfort will never ask you for if you handle it this way. Qualities like discipline, grit, self-reliance, perspective. You have to be resourceful and get these qualities in order for you to overcome your adversities and thrive. Those qualities are never inherited. They are only earned. So this only becomes an advantage if you choose it to be. Pain is never going to make you strong. Trust me, it only gives you the raw material. I'm living proof of this. I broke my neck, and as I was in the intensive care and hospital units throughout my whole rehab, I saw two different types of people. One who felt like the victim, who hated and resented the situation they were in, and they barely improved even though they could. And then you had people like me who were paralyzed from the neck down and did everything they could to make the situation be different and improve day in and day out. And there wasn't a moment where I felt like the victim, because every moment I focused on growing out of my situation and taking on that challenge, even though it sucked, even though I didn't want to wake up with pain, even though it was horrible to be in that situation. I knew that nothing changes if nothing changes. So don't let pain turn into resentment, because if you do, then you can't turn it into capability. That choice will decide everything for you. If life feels unfair right now, then you're probably right, because you know what that feels like. But if you survive this season consciously, if you let it build you instead of hollow you out and make you feel like a victim, then you'll absolutely become formidable and a force to be reckoned with. You'll become loud, not arrogant, just capable and competent. And capability is always going to outlast privilege. See you in the next one.